Hey guys, Nelly here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to day 2 of 3 days of Bujo. If you haven't watched day 1 yet, I posted that yesterday. It is my 2020 bullet journal flip through, so I will link that in the description so you can go check it out. But for today's video, I will be sharing with you guys my 2021 bullet journal setup. So yeah, there isn't really much to say here except for that. If you're excited for this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't yet, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss out on the final day of 3 days of Bujo. Hope you enjoy! So for 2021, I decided to use the Amanda Richley dotted notebook. It is 160 pages and 160 GSM. And the moment I saw this notebook, I knew this was definitely going to be my 2021 notebook. I was so hyped for it, and when it came in the mail, it was exactly how I expected it. It is stunning. I just love the color. I was complaining about how like the Dimebag's notebook didn't come in pastel colors. So this one being in pink, absolutely love it. So right now I'm getting into the main setup. As you can see, I'm just writing my name on the book plate stuff, and we're just going to move to the cover page. And here I decided to go for a lot of pastel colors. I do not know why, but when I was thinking of like ideas for my setup, all that came to my head was pastels. It just kept on screaming in my brain, so I just let myself like fall for this, and I decided to go all out with pastel colors. So I decided to kind of make it kind of confetti themed. So like this bottle of champagne at the bottom left, or is that my bottom? My bottom left is like popping open and bursting out with all this confetti, but it's like pastel confetti, if you get what I mean. And I decided to do a Dutch door, or I don't know if this can be called a Dutch door, but I'm just going to call it a Dutch door. A Dutch door-esque kind of cover. So you're going to see me cut around the 2021 because I just wanted to do something fun to get myself in the mood for the new year. And I mean, it's a new journal. I was just really hyped on starting this new journal. I just wanted to try something. I just wanted to have fun. And yeah, that's basically what I did there. I find it really funny because most people always have a specific kind of theme in mind when they start their journal. But honestly, I was so lost. I didn't know what I wanted to do exactly. All I knew was like I wanted it to have a lot of pastel colors, and that was it. Like I didn't know where to start or what exactly I was going to do with it. And I'm not really the best at design and stuff, so usually I just let my artistic skills like take over and everything. But I do like the way the cover page turned out. I think it's really fun, really bright, really playful. That's like what I'm hoping for in this new year, this coming new year. Just a lot of good vibes, a lot of fun, like exciting things happening. Hopefully after what 2020 gave us, I hope that 2021 is going to be better. In fact, no, I don't hope, I believe that 2021 is going to be better. So yeah, I just decided to like channel that emotion and that like feeling and vibe that I want for 2021 in this cover page. So a lot of bright colors, a lot of funky stuff that I've never tried before, just basically having fun and trying new things out. I actually forgot a grid spacing cheat which I usually use. I did it last time and I absolutely loved it. It worked so well. But in this setup I kind of forgot about it, and I remembered like when I already did like a lot of spreads, and I felt like it would not make any sense to like add it when it's not in the beginning pages, so I'll probably just add it at the end or something. So yeah, it's kind of sad, but I'll just add it to the back of my bullet journal. Moving on to the next spread, I have a letter to 2021 page where basically I'm just going to write a little tiny letter to 2021. It can be anything, basically wishing or asking if 2021 can be at least a nice year, kind of like a little prayer page, just to write out my like thoughts and emotions. I don't know, I just thought it would be cute to just have somewhere I could just like spill out my feelings, because I always have a lot of emotions going through my head. So a nice tiny corner to just write them out will be nice, especially since I really have a lot of hopes and dreams for this year. And on the next page we have my key, and I usually don't make use of my key that much because honestly you guys, I don't really use all the bullet journal bullet points that, and I know that just really defies the logic of bullet journaling, but I just use like check marks and stuff, and that works for me. All the extra symbols is kind of extra, so I don't really use it that much, but I decided to actually just add a key for fun, because I mean, I might need it one day. And now we have my future log. So basically it's a year at a glance. Then there's going to be like a side for me to write down any events or future plans or reminders that I have to keep notes of. And yeah, I just used this bubble text font to write future log on the top, and my Crayola super tip to like give it a drop shadow. Also, all the materials I'm using in this video, I will try my best to link everything in the description, anything that I can find online, because some of them I did get them in store and some I got online. So the ones that I can't find online, I will link them in the descriptions. But even still, the ones that I got in store, I will just leave the names in the descriptions. Maybe you can find them yourself in your local art store or stationery store, or maybe you can also find them online. So I'll just leave everything linked in the description. But right now I'm actually using this fine liner called paper safe, I think. Hold on. Okay, it's called Paperdot, and it's just a fine liner. It comes in a pack. It's really affordable. I got it in a Empik store here, and it was really affordable. It just comes in different colors, and I got the pastel pack, so it has a lot of pastel colors, which worked perfectly for my setup this month. My setup in this new journal. Right now I'm just like writing out the months of the year, starting from January to June. I will only show a process of me doing this first spread. It actually goes to the next page, but I basically do the exact same thing there. I just moved the future log title to the bottom of the page. That's the only difference, but it's basically the same thing. The months of the year, I switched out the colors of the months, and then wrote out the dates. So it's basically the same thing, but I'm going to save you guys the torture of watching me writing all the numbers and do this thing over again next spread. So yeah, that's basically my future log. This next page, we have my goals page, and I divided it into 4 parts. I think I'm going to like give each section like a specific focus, like let's say life, YouTube goals, personal goals, health goals, but I don't know exactly which is going to be which yet. All I know is that I'm going to divide it into 4 parts in general. When I was actually planning for the setup, I had 4 different sections in my head, like 4 different groups, and now I've forgotten the 4 groups. Maybe I'll have to like sit down and try to remember them. But yeah, I'm going to divide them into 4 groups. So I divided the page into 4 sections. And on the other side, we have my milestones, memories, and things I picked up. I had these 3 parts in my last journal, and I really absolutely love them. Basically, my milestones is just to track all my growth. My memories is basically important dates that happened that year. And my things I picked up is something I really enjoyed last year as well. It's just basically writing down any new hobby or skill or something new or different that I usually didn't do before that I recently picked up that year. So it's always fun to have spreads like this that can just help you see your growth in general. On this next spread, I basically have just a bunch of random things. I have my 2021 to-do list, my to-buy list, my wish list, my movies list, my anime list, and my book list, which is a lot of different things. But I just wrote 2021 on the top as a header, and then I just drew out different boxes to section of all the different things that I mentioned right now. So we have my to-buy list and my book list, my wish list, my to-do list, and my movie list. My to-do list is basically a general to-do list of 2021, and my to-buy list the same thing, a general 2021 to-buy list. So I don't have specific dates for any of these things yet, but there are things that I will slowly assign to each month as the month goes by. And my book list is basically a list of books that I want to get. Spoiler alert, most of them are all art books. I don't really read a lot of novels or storybooks. I usually read comic books, and basically that's it. Then maybe some graphic novels if I am interested in the artist or something like that. But most of the books on this book list are going to be art books, because I do plan on like buying more art books. If you haven't watched my art book collection video, I am obsessed with art books, and literally that is where all my money goes to, and I am very happy with that. So yeah, I also have my anime list, which is basically the animes that I'm going to be watching in 2021, which sadly there won't be that much, since the anime gods have not just been providing us with as many good animes as they usually do. But I am looking forward to some animes like Promised Neverland season 2, and Attack on Titan is still ongoing. I believe we also have a new season of That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. I'm not sure, I have to double check that, but yeah, I don't know, it's just not as good as how anime used to be back then. I mean, back in the day we had back-to-back amazing animes coming out from nowhere, but now it's like anyways, it's fine, I guess. Moving on, we have my 2020 year in short. I think that's what I called it, but it's basically my Polaroid page. I have a Polaroid camera that was gifted to me by my cousin, but I hardly use it, and especially in 2020 because of quarantine I decided to actually start using it more. But we all know what happened in 2020. I hardly went out, but I still took some Polaroids of the little memories that count, and I enjoyed taking them, at least when I remember to take them. I forgot in like October, and in December I still haven't taken my December Polaroid, but I decided to still carry on to 2021 because I mean, I have a Polaroid camera, and if I don't make use of it, who the heck will? So yeah, I just used my Polaroid picture to draw in the squares for the Polaroids, and I just wrote in 2021. I actually wrote in 2020 there, but luckily for me I noticed on time and changed it back. 2021 year in shots, I think, or 2021 shots, something like that. And I drew a little tiny Polaroid at the bottom just to like add something, I mean, just add a doodle right there. My next spread is my art plans spread. Now this spread is basically just where I'm going to write out all my art ideas this year. Oh my god, 2021, I have so many art plans, like personal art, portfolio wise, content wise. I just have a lot of art plans and art goals I really want to reach this year. And this year, not this year, by this year I mean 2021, like next year. And in 2021 I just really want to actually try my best to achieve all of them. So this page is really going to help me get organized. I just had to dedicate a full spread to it. I divided it into 4 sections. So we have my portfolio, my YouTube/challenges, just for fun, and personal projects. So I just have a lot of art plans, and I can't wait to actually start putting all of them to practice. And my next and final spread is my YouTube and 2021 brain dump page. Now let's start off with my YouTube page. So basically, as it says, it's just my YouTube page. I'm basically going to use this page to write out YouTube ideas, future YouTube ideas that I have, and then I'm going to draw like a checkbox at the side, so whenever I actually do like create a video based off that idea, I'm just going to check it off, because I have lots of YouTube ideas. And by the way, if you guys have any YouTube ideas of maybe a nice YouTube video I can make, just make sure to tell me in the comments, because I'm always reading them to check if maybe you guys have any recommendations. I'll be glad to actually get on that if I can. So yeah, do leave recommendations in the comment section and I will get back to you. Our next spread is my 2021 brain dump spread, and basically it's literally what it says. I usually do have brain dumps for each month, but I decided to add a general 2021 brain dump page for my general thoughts. So it's like anything that doesn't really fit into any of these other categories, but they don't really fit into a specific month, then the 2021 brain dump is something that can help me. So it's like a general brain dump spread. I can just use it for like all my thoughts and any random idea that pops up that doesn't really have a space, and I think that is actually going to work well for me. And yeah, that basically brings us to the end of my 2021 bullet journal setup. So I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I didn't really talk much about the process, but honestly I didn't really know what to say. I mean, everything I did here is quite simple and very self-explanatory if you just watched what I was doing. But yeah, I really did enjoy making this setup. I like the way all the spreads turned out, and I'm really excited for 2021. I hope you enjoyed day 2 of 3 days of Bujo, and don't forget, tomorrow is the last and final day I will be uploading my January 2021 plan with me, so I hope you're looking forward to that. Don't forget to hit that bell icon so you don't miss out. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video as well, don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't yet. Please do. And yeah, thank you guys for watching this video, and we'll see you in the next one.